Woodchucker, Dad, Woodchucker got your package. Your package will be in the mail shortly. So thank you very much. I haven't opened it yet, but it did show up. Billy, how you doing? Are you doing good? Are you guys having a good Saturday? I'm on call, and this is the second time I tried doing some carving today. Got called out the first time, so I'm hoping I can get some stuff done. But I mean, it's my work. If I get called out again, I get called out again. Hopefully I can get maybe an hour in on some carving. So what I'm working on is I'm going to give my first attempt ever at carving the Jeepers Creepers character. This is probably going to end up looking like a really bad wood spirit, but I'm going to give it a college try. I'm going to give it a shot. You never know until you try, and that's what I'm doing. So right now I'm just getting everybody or everything. Self-portrait. Yes, a self-portrait. So right now I'm just trying to get some stuff blocked out where I want everything, and then I will go from there, going deeper, putting in features. But the picture that I chose, he has skin that comes down here. Hey, Jeff, on both sides. And then his mouth and chin. Hey, Cesario, how are you? This is deep. This is deep in. And then this is relief cut in to give it separation. So what I'm trying to do is just get that area somewhat in place. So, hey, Mike Stanifer. So when I continue to work on the nose and the face and then the head, hopefully, it'll work out. So I'm going to get going. But if you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. I appreciate it if you do. Thank you for being here. And really want to try and hit 100 likes tonight. We got so close. We got to 93 likes on one of the lives last week. And really like to try and hit 100 likes tonight. If you haven't subbed, please do. And there are also wonderful channels in the chat that you can sub to. So I'm going to get started on this. Hey, Wando. This part I think is what's going to take the longest. Hi Amy, how you doing? In Aguaro? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. This part I think is going to take the longest because it is definitely sunk in underneath the cheeks in the photos that I've been looking at. Excuse me. So I definitely want to get this down and then take it deeper because the skin is what really sticks out on that character. So I want to get that deep, and I want to go in with a T-burr and cut it in, and then get it ready for the chin and the creepy mouth. And if everyone could hit that like button, that would be awesome, and thank you. So I was watching Jeepers Creepers the other day, and it's actually a pretty cheesy movie. But the character in it, oh my goodness, that guy's pretty creepy. There was a scene where he popped up in a cornfield. He replaced a scarecrow. And that's like when I'm traveling north, going through all the farm country, wondering, dude, is that really a scarecrow or is that Jeepers Creepers? Hey, me, Joe. I don't think on TV. I'm not 100% positive on that. And the picture that I've been looking at, Finalizing, thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. The pictures I've been looking at for this, it's pretty creepy. He's got more of a stubby nose than like a normal nose, and it's kind of pushed up when he's smiling. And he's creeping on people. And that's just awesome. I love a character that just might think about giving me nightmares, but not yet really giving me nightmares. Hey, two dudes, what's up? Hey, thank you for coming back. I had to leave and go to work earlier when I was live. So I appreciate that. Thanks for coming back. But I'm definitely going to take this deeper. But man, if you've ever seen Jeepers Creepers and that scene where they're at the old lady's house, like the cat lady, and they pan over to the cornfield and there's a scarecrow there, and then they're asking to use the phone because of all the murders that was going on, and they pan back to the cornfield and the Jeeper Creeper character's there, holy crap, I know it's coming. And it always gives me chills. It's like, what the hell? It's like, no, you don't do that to people. Hey, Muddy Mud Dog. Dang it. Alright. Technical error. Just had a blowout. We're gonna fix it. It happens, right? Only on lives. Only on lives does your equipment fall apart. Alright. This side of the wood is definitely a lot harder than the other side. Hey, Karasu. Hey, Ryan. All right, we're going to work on that in a little bit. So I am going to work on getting this down a little bit further, and then we're going to go from there. Yeah, because it's either going to be a really cool, different looking wood spirit, or it's going to look creepy. Either way, I'm on it. Are you guys having a good Saturday night? Probably asked that. Man, Ryan, your pens, your lathe work is really starting to just stick out there, man. You're doing some great work. Hey, Gerald, glad to see you back. Oh yeah, Halloween, perfect for creepy. Scary movies is perfect for creepy, and I mean, I'm in the mood, man. I'm in the mood. Don't forget, you guys, share your channels. Share the links to your channels. I might be off on these numbers, but I think Ryan's trying to hit 25 or 30,000. He's going for 50,000 subs by the end of the year. So put your channels in there. Thanks, Woodchucker. Thank you, Gerald. Hey, you know what? There's a lot of channels out here that do carving and building, that do lives, that you can definitely clean and watch. But I'm glad you're here cleaning and watching the live, because it's going to be fun. Thank you, Woodchucker. Yeah, let's try and hit 100 likes tonight. I got so close to 93 likes a couple days ago. Let's hit that 100 like mark, everyone. I appreciate you. So I've got that section in. I'm going to leave that like it is for right now. Bust down to a smaller bit, and I'm going to start putting the eyes in a little bit better spots to how I want them, and then work on the forehead. Really excited. If this comes out half as close as I want it to look, it's going to be awesome. It will be awesome. Hey, Soldier Farms, thanks for being here. If anybody sees Uncle Steve, let him know I got his stickers today. I haven't done a short on them yet, but I didn't want to forget to say that. Yeah, Amy, I don't know. It's pretty much wood that I find on the ground driving down the road. So I really don't know what it is. I can tell you I don't think it's cedar because it's carving a lot harder than the last piece of cedar that I carved, and it doesn't smell like cedar. It may be a pine that just isn't ready to carve because it is a little furry, and that is also around where I pick stuff up at. So So I'm going to give you guys something to talk about. If you carve, or if you wanted to carve, what is a horror movie villain, killer, slasher, eat your guts person that you would want to try to carve? So think about that. Who is it you would want to try and carve? Would it be Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers? I think those are kind of boring. Freddy Krueger would be cool. But who would you want to try? Who should you try? And Jeff, Snoopy is Pennywise. That's a good one. That's going to be on TV tonight, so I may watch it. Santa, okay. Santa's scary, you know what? Santa. Let's talk about Santa. Snoopy, scary too. But Santa's like the only dude that's allowed to break in your house. One, Pinhead would be good. Yeah, Pinhead. Santa can like break into your house and no one says anything. So I wonder if I started breaking into houses and just leaving little trinkets while I steal all their stuff, if anybody would call the police. Okay, I didn't realize you wrote a novel, but that's awesome. Maybe you should try to carve it one day and make it a part of your novel. You know, I'm just thinking outside the box. You know, maybe break into houses, leave little carvings. It'd be like my calling card. Take all their money and then say, don't call the police because I'm Santa. Ha! Yeah, just got a goodie box of wood. So when I break into that box, I'm going to know what that is. Sorry, I'm kind of scooting as I'm carving. I don't mean to. All right, let me take a look at something. What I want to try and do is I want to try to get this head pushed back rather quickly because he has some areas coming through his forehead. It's almost like the skin that's overlapping his face here at the bottom. They intersect at the top and almost make a cross pattern. And then it's sunk in the same as the mouth. It's really freaking cool. So I'm trying to get this forehead pushed back as fast as I can so I can start getting those lines in and seeing how this is going to come out. I'm going to love it. I think you guys are going to love it. If you don't love it, that's all right. I appreciate you being here, though. And I also appreciate that it says there's 254 people watching. And when you hit that like and subscribe button, man, that would make me feel awesome. It would be like Christmas if I hit 100 likes. Hey, Plywood. So for me, this is part of the fun part of carving. Trying to get everything maybe blocked out, into shape, in position, and then blending everything in and making everything work together. Hey, Canadian Chris. When I think about that, I'm going to come to Canada and I'm going to cut one of your trees down and carve out of your stump. How's that? Oh, Mud Dog, thank you. Christmas in October, you're the best, bud. I do want to do a carving out of a decent tree stump. I also want to get into doing some grinder carvings. Nothing crazy, but I don't have a way to really secure such a big piece of wood yet. So once I buy one of those big clamps, I may try, but that's in the future. And thank you, Mud Dog. Alright, I'm going to look at something real quick because I'm getting to a point where I need a reference. So just look at how pretty he is and we will see. Let's go. I had a reference up, but I accidentally closed my screen. All right. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. So right in through here, as I was saying, they kind of continue through and go through like that. Kind of like big roach antennas. So I'm drawing this out real quick so I don't forget, just to kind of have the basic idea. All right. And then through here, what would almost be where the ear is, coming off of the eye. Yeah. All right, that's what we're gonna go with. So if you remember, I told you how it kind of is a continuation of the skin flap here. Hey Juan. It's gonna go up this way. It's gonna go up this way, and it's gonna kind of continue. Now what happens is, and this is the cool part. Oh, so cool. It also comes through here and here, and this section of the head also gets taken further down. So it looks like it's a part of the skull with skin flaps flapping back. Oh, it's freaking Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. Horror movies at its best. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna work on this for as long as I can. May stop in a little bit, say hi and talk to everybody, but this kind of has me excited. I don't even care how it turns out, but I think it's gonna come out great. At least good. At least a great first attempt. How's that? And this is really, I think, stepping outside the box for me. Because not that there's no thought to put into a wood spirit, but the different depths that this guy has is just crazy. Hey, Sean Baker, balls deep. Oh yeah, we're going balls deep on this one. How you doing? Somebody that's watching this video later on, or maybe even after, and says, well, that looks nothing like them. Maybe not, but you know what? It's worth a shot. We're gonna have fun. If we hit 100 likes yet, make sure you guys hit that like button. I sure would like to hit 100 likes tonight. I haven't figured out the jewels. I think you can buy jewels and give them away. No, Jay, I'm not doing the Mortal Kombat combat tree, but if it ends up looking like it, yes, 100%. No, I am starting off a very crude carving of the character from Jeepers Creepers. So, if you guys haven't, subscribe, like button. I have to look into the jewels. I'm not sure. There you go. Mud Dog sent 100 jewels. Thank you, Mud Dog. Man, you're the best, buddy. Now, I already know as I get into this carving further, I'm going to have to start taking everything down further, like the eyes. They need to go deeper. Everything else is going to go deeper because right now is the part to where I'm going to start working this. To get these eyes in, at least in place. So for now, we're going to put some eyebrows in. So although they're deep, those are basically placement holders for me, because now these chunks right here are getting carved down like this. They're going to be inset. This is going to look like flappy skin, or the representation of flappy skin. So yes, and everything is going to end up going deeper. When I do something like this, I don't go super deep. I work it in as I get things into place and work it from there. I appreciate everybody spending their Saturday evening with me. It's been a pretty decent day. Well, Soldier Farms, if you know the dad jokes, you tell them, buddy, because I don't know any right off the rip. And I'm sure everybody would appreciate a good dad joke or two. Hey, Push Pendro. So now, can you see in the camera what I'm talking about? How this is going to be more like skin sticking out, and how it's inset here. I think it's going to be so cool. We'll start on the other side. I'm going to work everything down continuously, but it's a work in progress. All right. I'm happy so far. Really happy so far. And if you guys can remember, smack that like button, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you're always welcome to subscribe. We have a great community here with a bunch of great woodworkers, carvers, crafters, resin artists. subscribe, join us, get to learn and meet everybody, and it's a good time. So I already know I have to take this deeper again. Hey, EW. So I'm working it. But what do you think so far? How's it starting to look? Are you starting to see features in the forehead? Yeah, it's going to take a minute. This isn't getting done in one night, but I'm going to continue to work on it. Hey Greg, how you doing, sir? The fun part about this is trying to do this deeper than the sides and yet still keep roundness to the forehead. That's the challenge that I enjoy with this. Hey Slayer, how's it going? forgot to bring something to drink out. All right. So I'm going to go ahead now. Once I take this down just a little bit more and kind of round it, I'm going to go in here and give a little bit more separation there and in here. And I think that's going to look cool. So far, I'm digging how he's coming out. That is 100% for sure. Are we close to 100 likes yet? Hey, Uday. All right. Hey, Ricardo. Happy poops. We gonna start talking about parts again? I'm good with parts. We can talk. I like some happy poop too. All right, cool. So I'm gonna stop and take a break for a second. I'm gonna run in the house real quick. Give me 2 seconds just to grab something to drink, and then I will be right back. So just allow me that time. I did forget to bring something out to drink. I'm heading back. All right, cool. Thank you. And thank you for sticking around. So Patricia, grab my glasses. I am attempting to make the horror character from Jeepers Creepers. Just going off of sight of a picture, I'm attempting to carve that. It's my first attempt, so it's either going to come out like a really cool looking wood spirit or Jeepers Creepers. Either way, I'm shooting for it. I'm going to say hi to we have a lot of people in chat that I haven't seen names for, like Patricia, Antonio, Electric Whittler, thank you. Soldier Farms, thank you. Ricardo, Khan, Udeban, Greg Reynolds, Slayer, yes, Slayer. Sean Baker, I'm not sure that one. 313 Collector, looks awesome, thank you very much. Amy, Resonated Artist, art by Amy. Just trying to scroll up. Push Pender up there, still here. Awesome, thank you guys. 77 Rockets, thank you guys for being here. I truly, truly do appreciate it. No. What's the Cutzel challenge? This is just an idea I've been throwing around because it's Halloween and I wanted to try something different. And I watched the movie the other day, realizing just how cheesy the movie is. But the character, oh my goodness, he's creepy. And I was telling the story about the cornfield. The kids are in the car trying to get to a house to call the police because there was a murder. And they pan to this cornfield and there's a scarecrow in the cornfield. And then they're at this cat lady's house. Really? Who's doing that? Is that Cutzel? And then they panned back to the cornfield, and then the Jeeper Creeper guy was there, and it was like, oh, that's the scariest part of the movie. You know what? I had no clue about the challenge. I had no clue about it. This is just something that I was wanting to try. I mean, maybe if this one comes out good, maybe I'll give it a shot. All right. Are we 3 away from 100 likes? That would be awesome. Awesome. Hey, Kumar. All right, so I'm going to work on getting this down a little bit, getting the eyebrows back down, and then I think I'm going to concentrate on the forehead for the next 20 minutes or so, and then maybe call it a night, because I like to let it sit and look at it and see exactly what it is that I want to do, but to work on right now, because he's got some groovy grooves going on in there. Awesome. $100 likes. Look at that. Bam. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. I've never hit 100 likes before. And congratulations to you guys for being my first. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. And with that, I'm going to get back to carving. You know, Patricia, you got to keep at it. And there's so many good channels around that does carving. It just takes a little bit of time. So if you're interested in getting back into carving, find a channel that you like that does carving and just follow along with some of their videos. While I would love for you to subscribe to me, if I'm not your channel, that's fine. But there are awesome channels out there that can help you. You know what, that guy's too big for that. I'm gonna change bits real quick. I don't want him ripping off the whole eyebrow right there. Yeah, I haven't tried knife carving yet. I want to get good at this. I feel like they're hand in hand. If you can get good with this and get some ideas, going to knife carving it'll help that. Or if you go to knife carving and come to this, vice versa. But I started with this, so I want to get fairly proficient with this. right, so I think that is good for that part. Now I'm gonna go start putting some details into the forehead, but I'm gonna find a different bit. All right. Check out my picture real quick. Thank you guys for hanging out and sticking around so long. And that's awesome. Truly is appreciated. All right. So I can see one thing that I messed up, which is fine because, hey Carmen, we're gonna fix it real quick before I get too far. And that is what happens when you're carving off a dark picture. But I think it's going to be well worth the fix. So my mistake was this center section, it looked like it was a big flap with some wrinkle marks coming through. Looking at it again, there's rolled up skin on each side. So basically what I'm gonna do is, like I did this side and this side, I'm gonna cut through here, leave a chunk, cut through here, leave a chunk, and then take it deep so it looks like there's rolled up skin. Man, so much detail. So much detail. want to be careful coming through here because I don't want to break any of that off. But it's going to look cool. Let's go this way. Hey, Neandra. Kumar, thank you for being here. If I pronounced your name wrong, I apologize. Yeah, share your guys' links in chat. Anybody wants to slap down a like for the channel and a subscribe, awesome. There are other channels in the chat if you guys want to subscribe to. That's cool too. I think that actually looks cooler with the two lines coming through here with this dug down. And now I'm going to put some accent lines in the middle of that, some smaller ones. Yeah, for sure. But I'm going to definitely use a smaller bit because I don't want to. So these parts right here, Awesome, Wes. Thank you very much. You are the best. Got a new channel member. Look at that. I appreciate you, sir. 100%. I am going to be careful going through here because I already put some lines through, so I don't want to bust any of that out. But in this center section, I'm going to go ahead and put some wrinkle marks. Yep. And then I'm going to go for about 10 more minutes. Then I'll sit and talk with everybody for a few minutes. And then call it a night. But I truly do appreciate all of you guys being here tonight. Thank you for getting me to 100 likes. That's the first time that's ever happened. So you guys are the best. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe subscribe. Hey, Mike is making stuff. All right, so here's where we're at with it so far. We've got this part carved out deep. Once I work back in that area, I may take it deeper. I've got the eyes in place. I'm not ready for that yet. I have the skin folds in place here, 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 and here. So far, I am digging how it's coming out. What do you guys think? All right, EW, see you later. Thank you, Wes, and thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you, sir. So for those that doesn't know, what I am attempting is my first time carving a horror character because it's Halloween, and I am attempting to carve the Jeepers Creepers character. So this is either going to be one badass wood spirit, or he's going to somewhat look like the Jeepers Creepers character, which I think it's starting to come along. You've got the skin folds here, skin folds there. I may work on the side folds right here a little bit better to get them to stick out more. And now it's just a matter of starting to put everything in its place and tying it in together. And I was excited for this one. I was him hauling around saying, you know, I'm going to try it. I'm not ready for it. I'm going to try it. I'm not ready for it. I'm going to try it. Not ready for it. And then I said, screw it. I am just going to do it. Mike, are you going live tonight? With Shooting the Poop? But before you guys start going, I want to say thank you very much for being here, sticking out with me for an hour and a half. That was like, last night. I got my nights messed up. I was at the hockey game last night. I'm on call today. So my days are screwed up. But I want to say thank you guys for hanging out and checking this out. I really hope it turns out good. So far, I'm pretty pleased with it. Do you guys want to put your channels in the comments so people may be able to go subscribe to your channel? Please do. Yeah, please do that. Two dudes, you got a channel? I know you've been in here a couple of times. Let me make you a moderator. I feel like you've been pretty cool. So I will go and give you a sub if I haven't. Go to channel. All right. You're a young channel. You've got 4 videos. You've got 58 subscribers. Let me share this for you, bud. Because I know you've been here a few times and you've been really cool, so. Oh, Mike beat me to it. Yep, if you guys haven't subbed, go over there and give him a sub. We will grow along with his channel, and that's awesome. So, Jason from Jasco Goods, Thursday night, I thought, in my opinion, went amazing. He was a really nice guy. He was really open to the conversation. He was invested in the conversation. Awesome, two dudes. We will, I subbed, and I'll check out your stuff, and if you go live, I'll try and stop on. I will have to let my phone charge for a little bit. But, yeah, the interview with Jason went really well. He's a really, really nice guy. Really good guy. And I hope to have him back on. Really good conversation. I did pick up a hater off of that live. And the whole time, I think I know why I made him mad. I ended up deleting the comments. But I kept saying, dude, dude, stop, dude this, dude that. Well, finally I got home and I was in the process. I looked up the profile and it was a chick. So I think I made her mad because I kept calling her dude. But yeah, that's all right. Yeah, Soldier Farms. You can ask him questions for hours and he's just willing to open up. Willing to open up and talk about anything. And we kept it to right around an hour and a half, so it was pretty comfortable. You guys see, I bleed for you guys. Can you see it? I bleed. Yeah. got myself with a burr. But that's all right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I appreciate you guys being there, and I hope you like the progress on this. I will be back to work on this some more. Thank you, Mike. See, that's what's awesome. The community's got your back. That was probably the hater. They were hating on a fake account, so it's all good. I tried telling them the more they comment, the more they help the algorithm, and the more that the video is going to be shown, and they just kept going. So have a good night, Greg. Thank you. I hope you're feeling well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it a night. Want to get everything cleaned up and get a picture posted for this. And then I will be around tomorrow sometime. And you have a great one too, Soldier Farms. Don't forget, links in the comments. Maybe you guys can pick up some subs. And I will try and get over to 2 Dudes tonight if he goes live. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes. And we will see you soon.